Hey guys, it's Big Soprano. This video will be more of a filler video I just wanted to do for fun. You guys know Blade or Bladee. The correct way to pronounce it is Blade, but whenever I'm around someone that doesn't know who Blade is, I'll call him Bladee because I mean, it's just easier to understand, you know? Everyone's heard of Bladee, but if you just say, "Oh, I listen to Blade," they'll be like, "Who the fuck is that?" Anyways, Blade is a cloud rapper who, he raps over these, beats. He's from Drain Gang. I think you guys already know Blade, but he's a rapper and he's different from the other rappers because he's white. But he's not in like an Eminem way. Anyways, Blade is the GOAT. I first got into Blade back in 2022, late 2022, and every single time, like, I found a flowchart on Reddit for Blade, and I just followed that. I'm pretty sure the first album I listened to was Eversince, and I just listened to all of those, like, albums, like, high as fuck. I would listen to Blade and just play Roblox high as fuck, Tower Defense Simulator, and it was a 10 out of 10 experience. So Eversince is amazing, but what really pulled me into, liking Blade was his EP Rip Blade, where he raps over, Chief Keef, Chirac type beats. And that basically introduced me to the Chirac genre. That's literally my favorite genre ever of rap, Chirac. And that's like music made in the hood in Chicago. It has a specific sound. It was popular in the early 2010s and stuff like that. Now not many people really rap over Chirac beats, but it's not dead. But I'd say it still lives on in my heart. Anyways, I was high literally every single day. Every second of the day I was high. It was bad enough that my friends didn't want to talk to me while I was high. But despite that, they get addicted to weed 2 years later, so kind of hypocritical. I swear they thought less of me just because I smoked weed, but look at them now. Anyways, it took me a long time to get into Blade. I didn't start listening to him until 2022 because I was told that he's gay or his music's super gay and fruity, and I just heard a lot of hate. But once I actually tapped in, it really was good. I remember hotboxing my mom's smashed up car, it was literally dead. I hotboxed the car with my brother listening to a song from Rip Blade, and that was also a 10 out of 10 experience. I miss those days when I could smoke weed, I really do. But now it's just a horrible experience for me. But really, it made music sound so much better. It would get me so fucking turned, bro. I've never felt more turned listening to music. Anyways, Blade's Chirac project, the project with Chirac beats himself, Rip Blade, actually inspired me. Because that, that's my favorite rap genre of all time now. That's pretty much all I listen to. Or it's my favorite music to listen to. And last year, 2024, was probably the year I listened to Blade the most. I listened to a shit ton of his projects that I've never listened to before. And, I got sucked in again. But then I realized that not all of his music is for me. I listened to, albums like Icedancer or The Fool, and I'm like, you know what, maybe my friends were right. This shit is fruity. And, I'm not against that, it's just not for me, this sounds like music for girls. I mean, I'm no stranger to music made for girls, Charlie XCX, Brat, I listened to that a shit ton last year, but now I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that I really liked that album, but I don't listen to it at all anymore. Let's just admit, we all listen to Brat just to get some pussy. And it didn't work. Anyways, I prefer pre-2018 Blade. 2013 to 2018 or whatever. You have projects like Gluee, Eversince, Red Light, Rip Blade. You got all that crap, and that's my favorite era. Now I'm not really tapped into the newer stuff. I did listen to Cold Visions. It was alright. It kind of all sounded the same. It was all just filthy beats, but it was pretty hype. The music it gets you pumped. I made a Last FM nearly 2 years ago. In like 4 months, it's gonna be like 2 years ago. And I have my most listened to artist is Bladee, and my top songs are all Bladee songs. Okay, I know what I said about like the newer Bladee music after like 2018, but I have been listening to a few songs from Icedancer recently, and they're actually pretty good. So maybe I was just maybe I was overwhelmed with listening to Bladee last year, because it was last year when I listened to those albums and I was like, this is not for me. Maybe I was just I listened to a little too much Bladee, and I just wanted to listen to something else. So the new stuff by Bladee I was listening to just didn't hit for me. But I feel like if I gave it a chance, I would probably really like it. Like, I'm open to giving these projects another chance. Maybe someday though. I only listened to one album in full this year, and it was when I Am Music dropped. So, anyways, I'm scrolling through my Spotify right now. My favorite Bladee songs are 50 Sack in My Sock, Steve Jobs, I'm Goofy, TLDR, that's a newer one actually. That's a single from last year. I really like Risk Cry, Sugar, Sick, So What, that's the best song off Ever Since, and Psycho, MJ Butterfly. Like, I really love every single song from Bladee. So I really recommend you listen to it, because I don't really hear people talk about it too often. My friend said he started listening to Bladee before me, but I swear I put him on, bruh. No one talked about it until I started listening to it. Anyways, I'm not like a die-hard fan. I think Bladee is like a top 5 rapper of all time. I'd say I'm drained up, but I'm not like, you know, an Omega fan like some people are. But I really like his music. So, yeah, I feel like this would be a strange video to watch if you don't know who he is, like, at all. I feel like I'm gonna be the reason at least like 2 people even heard of Bladee. And if this is your first time hearing about him, I'd say I'd recommend listening to his music. It's pretty different from other rap. There's really nothing like it. And it might be hard to get into just because it's so different. But once you get into it, like, it hits. Anyways, let me know if you want me to make any more music videos, like my experience with Kanye West or something like that. Because, like, I don't know. This was just a filler video. This is just a video I wanted to just get out for the day, you know, because I'm uploading every day. I thought it'd be a fun video to talk about. So if there's any, like, music artists you want me to talk about that I have stories with, then I'd gladly do that. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day.